When people go on pilgrimage, they always remember their destination. And when they are on spiritual pilgrimage, they always do charitable acts. On journey, they give donations. They help the poor ones, the weak ones. We are also on spiritual journey. So Baba wants also to be donors. Some souls need love. Some souls need support. Some need cooperation. Some take benefit from the company. So always keep big heart, a generous heart, and help the co-travelers that they also find that journey is easy and pleasant. Because when I sit with the awareness as a soul in the center of forehead, I am just alone. I am one with one Baba. But the vibrations of my awareness make others also belong to Baba. So it's a beautiful balance of being alone and also being together with many co-travelers. We have heard, I have come alone, I have to go alone. But as soon as I come, I have big family. And even when I leave, I have many angels, many ancestor souls to continue with me. That once there is awareness of belonging to Baba, so at least one company and that company with all relationships never makes me feel alone. It is only that Baba is the one who is my strength and support. And I have to be then bestower with others. So all of us sit your space like a cave, and try to centralize your energy so that there is no influence. Especially these days, there is influence of many energies. The pain and the sorrow, the fear, worries is the energy all over the world. And that energy very subtly influences the minds and intellects of the souls. It is like a dust storm, invisible, could affect the third eye, could affect the mind and intellect. So I have to be very careful, not allow any weak sanskars to come, but remain very stable, determined, and take support only from Baba. So keeping this thought, take drishti from Baba, so that Baba can protect you, and from time to time purify, filter all the vibrations from around. Just pure energy, very loveful,
संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला।
जसरी सुरु-सुरुमा देखियो कि संगठन
आत्मक दृष्टि, आत्मक वृत्ति, आत्मा आत्मा से मिल रही है, बात कर रही है। इस दृष्टि से फाउंडेशन कितना पक्का हो गया। अभी सेवा के विस्तार में, सेवा के मत में आत्मा को भाव से चलना बोलना, संपर्क में आना, मर जाओगे, खत्म नहीं हुए लेकिन मर जाओगे। आत्मक स्वमान, आत्मा को सहज सफलता दिलाता है। योग्य आप सभी कौन आगे कटे हुए हो, वही कलम पहले वाले देवा आत्माएं, ब्रह्मांड आत्माएं इकट्ठे हुए हो। ब्रह्मांड आत्मा के रूप में भी सभी श्रेष्ठ आत्माएं हो। देवात्माओं के हिसाब से भी श्रेष्ठ आत्माएं उसी स्वरूप से समान संपर्क में हो। हर समय ये करो, मुझे देवात्मा ब्रह्मांड आत्मा का श्रेष्ठ कर्तव्य है, श्रेष्ठ सेवा है। दुआएं देना और दुआएं लेना। अच्छा,
Om Shanti. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel, detached from everywhere else and loving to the Father. To become complete means to reach the destination of your final angelic life. The closer you come to the final destination, the more detached you will be from everywhere else and be loving to the Father. When something you are preparing is almost ready, it doesn't stick to the sides of the pen anymore. Similarly, the closer you come to your complete stage, the more you will become detached from everyone else. To step away from all relationships and all the attractions everywhere through your attitude means to become complete and perfect. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 15. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel, Today's topic, detached from everywhere else and loving to the Father. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Happy, okay, everyone. Yeah. When I listen to Baba, how much self-respect he teaches us to have. Self-respect of soul consciousness. It's so interesting, right? That means when there is soul consciousness, then the self-respect will be of one's elevated stage, or being a deity in the beginning. Baba is telling us what we are. What we have to do is to just have awareness that I am a deity soul, most elevated soul. So when there is soul consciousness plus elevated awareness of the being of the self, then the quality of self-respect the experience will be completely different. One is in an ordinary way to have self-respect, but deeply connecting with the awareness of being elevated and deity soul, and then to have self-respect. So it's a kind of combination of many. Awareness of one's own self as elevated as deity, and then have self-respect. So it would be definitely a beautiful experience. So we take it for our homework, that how one feels in that self-respect. But as we are moving along on our journey, spiritual journey, becoming angel from Brahmins, awake signals are actually like directions. And directions are always needed when you are traveling, where you go. So same as Baba saying that when you are about to reach a stage of perfection, which is your destination, what will be your feelings like? It's very interesting. Baba says that, see, one is making effort, other is in effort, there is practice. And one is, let's say, we want to be detached. It's a practice, it's effort. But what Baba is saying, when you will become complete and perfect, you will become detached. You understand? One is, I want to be detached. Other is, I am becoming perfect, so I will be detached. Like Baba gave example that anything you are baking or cooking, then when the food is ready, it could be baking too, no? Then automatically what you're cooking start getting separate from the pot. It's interesting, right? How we understand whole thing, that I have to become perfect. And when I am perfect, I will automatically leave all my supports, dependencies. It will be very natural. So I will be very naturally detached and loving to Baba. So what should be my effort, to be detached or to make myself complete? Because that detachment could be painful sometimes, because you're not ready, you're trying to be detached, but you're not ready for that. And it will be then both sides, your own attachment and attachment of others. When you start experiencing that you are really becoming detached, that means you are becoming perfect. And also, you will feel loved by Baba. That is what we call as lovely, and then detached and lovely. Now, what we are getting detached from? All the bondages. And it's good, Baba had been talking for a few days that when it's sanskars, nature, actions, is it from the bondage? Is it from desire? Or it is very, very natural? So one of the way to detach is free from all the bondages and all the attachments. Is separate. Bondage could be from past karmas, right? Past sanskars, in relationships with the matter. That's what we say, bondage, but attachments are very subtle. Very, very subtle. There is a lot of love, there is liking. If somebody is helping you, supporting you, it's a very, very subtle attachment there. And then Baba is also saying that attachments could be in the form of attitude. So our attitude also has to be of detachment. So it's really very subtle, isn't it? Bondages, our attachments, our attitude of attachment has to be changed. Now, so my perfection is coming from elevated self-respect. Because when I am not becoming perfect, I am not in the awareness of elevated soul consciousness, then all the weaknesses, all the old sanskars, they are very, very active. Listening to one of Dadi Janki's class, and Dadi said, if you say I have a weakness, right, and I will take care of that weakness later on. It's only one weakness. Dadi said, no, you have to remove the weakness now, because if you do not do it, it could deceive you in the end, not in the end, any time. So I remember when, to understand what is weakness, so Mama used to give us example. In those days, even now, when people have flu, right? Then fever is gone, right? They say fever is gone, but weakness is there. So she used to say that whenever there is a sickness is treated, is cured, But the impact of that is weakness, that you don't have same strength as before. You're not feeling very strong physically. That's the weakness. So same is like lack of enthusiasm, lack of determination. It's like internally you're not very powerful or strong. So that means whenever, you are well and so there will be a lot of elevated thoughts will come in the mind. And even as Baba said, that true service these days is to receive blessing and give blessing. How do we receive blessings? It's only when we do something which is very much of enthusiasm, courage, support, something which could touch the soul. And that soul says, I really, really bless you. Not necessarily what I like, but what other soul receives at the right time. So that is where that soul because blessings come from the heart. And that is why in a way it is very good, easy for us to take a card of blessing and read to the person. So that's what we do at airport, everywhere, and they like it. But let's say we find someone is very cooperative. And whenever you need help, you have need of that person. So automatically from your heart, there will be blessings. So receiving blessing and giving blessing. What is more easy, giving or receiving? If you are receiving, you will give, right? If you are not receiving, then you cannot give also. So Baba said that's the true service. So the awake signal today is becoming complete. And that means remove all your weaknesses. Baba is talking about all attainments in which Baba is saying what is required. You should have good relationships, all attainments, good relationship, all attainments, and soul to be powerful, health. Says when soul is powerful, then body will also continue in a nice way. So I was thinking today, just keep doing what Baba wants us to do. That practice, churning of knowledge, remembrance, whatever Baba wants, that's the effort we have to make. And when we make those efforts, we are moving towards destination. And moving towards destination is like becoming perfect. All powers, all virtues, all the knowledge, all the virtues, all the powers, all the knowledge, everything. Complete means 100%, right? Complete and then perfect. So it's very, very beautiful homework to become Avyakti angel from Brahman. And that is becoming perfect, leaving all the corners, free from all the attachment. Om Shanti.
according to the closeness of time. Become an Avyakti angel, detached from everywhere else and loving to the Father. To become complete means to reach the destination of your final angelic life. The closer you come to the final destination, the more detached you will be from everywhere else and be loving to the Father. When something you are preparing is almost ready, it doesn't stick to the sides of the pen anymore. Similarly, the closer you come to your complete stage, the more you will become detached from everywhere else. To step away from all relationships and all the attractions everywhere through your attitude means to become complete and perfect. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Sunday and our schedule will be from Mritula 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Hindi Sakar Murli, followed by meditation book offering English Avyakti Murli until 9:30. Evening, please make a note of this. So we will start the meditation at 6 p.m. In this series will be from 6:15 to 6:30. This will be the change only for tomorrow because tomorrow is World Meditation Hour from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. So we will do the Hindi series before we start the World Meditation Hour. So 6:30 to 7:30 World Meditation Hour, then English series and Avyakti Journey. Now let's start Avyakti Journey. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avyakti Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti. 2nd April 1970. Signs of the perfect stage. In which line of effort makers are you? How many lines of effort makers are there? Now, Bab Dada is teaching you the study to become Master Almighty Authorities so that you can clearly understand anyone's stage or thoughts from their face. There wouldn't be any doubts either. You will be able to know them clearly. This is the final stage of the study. You were shown a little glimpse of that by the Sakar form at the end. Those who were with Baba in the Sakar form must have noted many such things. In the same way, all the children have to have the same stage, number-wise. Only when you continue to make your stage like that will everyone be able to see clearly the final form and the future form of all of you from your faces. Until you become an image that grants visions in the corporeal form, there cannot be any visions. This is why the jewels that are close have to pay attention to the subject. The closer you are, the clearer you will be, and the clearer others will be in front of you. The clearer each one's effort becomes, the clearer his reward also becomes, and all the others become clear in front of him. To be clear means to be content. The more content you are, the clearer you will be. What words were used by the Sakar form in front of the children who were clear, clean, and honest? Those who have cleanliness and honesty are always clear. When there is cleanliness, everything is clearly visible. This lesson is the last lesson of this study in this patti. You have to become this example. Those who become an example in something receive extra marks as a result of that exam. You have to pay special attention to 4 subjects. 1 is the power of remembrance. The second is the power of love. The third is the power of cooperation. And the fourth is the power of tolerance. These 4 topics were the special subjects of this patti. What result did Bap Dada give in these 4 aspects? It is a result that pleases Baba. A little percentage is missing in all 4 powers being equal. There are all 4 powers, but a percentage is missing in all 4 being equal. So what was the result? You passed with 75%, but the missing 25% is the difference in all 4 powers being equal. Some have one power in particular, and others have another power. When all 4 powers are equal, you can understand that you have become perfect. What would the future result be if we were to leave our body in the stage? Those who are such effort makers are at least courageous. So Bap Dada has also made a promise to the children. Those children who maintain courage will definitely receive help from Baba. If those who maintain such courage as they move along continue to maintain that courage until the end, then such courageous children will also receive help. Because of receiving help in making the effort of removing the yoga of the intellect from everyone else and of staying in the remembrance of one, it will be easy at the end. Whether you receive a scholarship or not depends on maintaining courage until the end. The more you have courage over a long period of time, and that link over a long period of time is not broken, the more you can gallop. If even now the link of courage breaks due to one reason or another, it will be difficult to claim a scholarship. If you maintain a link over a long period and until the end, you can receive extra help. This is why Baba is making you make the last lesson firm. Until now, what was seen as a total result? You know how to become an in charge in the subject of service, but you know very little about how to charge the battery in the subject of remembrance. Do you understand? You saw the experience in the Sakar form. The Sakar form had the greatest responsibility in service. Children have so much less than that. Children have the duty of service, but the Sakar form had all the duties. He was an ocean of thoughts. He always had thoughts about his responsibilities, but even then, did you see him in the waves of the ocean or at the bottom of the ocean? Children know how to move along with the waves, but they do not know how to go to the bottom. You were told earlier the easy method for that, how you must practice coming into sound one moment and then becoming a master almighty authority and going beyond sound the next moment. You must now practice doing something in one moment. No matter how many activities you have, the more you take a second in between and practice this, accordingly, you will become the practical form. You have very little practice, and therefore, there isn't the practical form. However, you must practice this. Sometimes moving along with the waves, and sometimes being at the bottom of the ocean. Today, Baba was especially checking whether children have just as much tolerance power as they have courage. Bab Dada was seeing how much power you have to maintain courage and how much tolerance power you have. The more content and clear you are in all your efforts, the clearer others will be in front of you. You have now had the paper. You have also heard the result. But the question of the Pandavas still remains. How many lines of effort makers does Bab Dada have? You must be seeing your own line without looking at others. Or are you looking at yourself and not seeing a line? One is the line of intense effort makers. The second is the line of effort makers. The third is the line of incognito effort makers. And the fourth is of those who are slack in effort. Now tell me, which line are you in? The time is now to come very soon, and when you will not say the words, you only know. We know everything because we are Master Almighty authorities. All powers will become equal, and then we will become Master Almighty authorities. You have this much faith in the Father. You also have an intellect that has faith, and so you will be victorious. You have faith in the intellect for the self and the Father, and so where else would victory go? Victory follows those who have faith in the intellect. They do not chase after victory, but victory chases them. They even renounce the thought that they should become victorious. Acha, to be continued. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So now we will do the homework meditation and then we'll take drishti from Didi and remember Baba.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. Detached from everywhere else and loving to the Father. To become complete means to reach the destination of your angelic life. The closer you come to the final destination, the more detached you will be from everywhere else and be loving to the Father. When something you are preparing is almost ready, it doesn't stick to the sides of the pan anymore. Similarly, the closer you come to your complete stage, the more you will become detached from everyone else. To step away from all relationships and all the attractions everywhere through your attitude means to become complete and perfect.
समय की समीपता प्रमाण अव्यक्त फरिश्ता बनो। सब तरफ से न्यारे और बाप के प्यारे, संपन्न बनना अर्थात अपने अंतिम फरिश्ते जीवन की मंजिल पर पहुंचना। जितना जितना इस अंतिम मंजिल के नजदीक आते जाएंगे, उतना सब तरफ से न्यारे और बाप के प्यारे बनते जाएंगे। जैसे कोई चीज जब बनकर तैयार हो जाती है तो किनारा छोड़ देती है, ऐसे जितना संपन्न स्टेज के समीप आते जाएंगे, उतना सर्व से किनारा होता जाएगा। तो सब बंधनों से, सब तरफ के लगावों से वृत्ति द्वारा किनारा होना अर्थात संपन्न व संपूर्ण बनना। ओम शांति।
जैसे नदियाँ मिलती है धीरे धीरे, मिलती है धीरे धीरे। आए तेरे करीब बाबा हम ऐसे धीरे धीरे, आए तेरे करीब बाबा हम ऐसे धीरे धीरे।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good night, everyone.
Om Shanti Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti from Barranco, Mohini Didi.